my license plate number.
Oh, we're gonna follow you now.
Get doxed.
Or at least look to
That's a
see how
nice
many
car.
parking tickets you have.
I gotta remember to
I
take
have
Alton
no
off for
tickets.
this.
I have no tickets. You could feel free to look me up.
Good for
How many
you.
miles
Keep
does it
it
have?
that way.
It had 100,000, 102,000, and some odd hundred. Yeah. The only problem I'm having with it, and it's probably because I'm not used to driving a big car. Like, I think I have a picture of my old car that I could probably find. But I used to drive a 2001 Saturn S Series. I'll be right there. And that was like really small, like height wise and like width wise. And now I'm driving a big ass, basically sedan. Is it a sedan or is
I think
it
it's
a
technically
SUV?
considered a sedan.
Oh my god, my lip is going numb.
Oh right. So we are back with some more Yawning Portal. Let's update this real quick.
I put my push to talk on real quick.
I believe it was decided last week that Saoirse is going to recap today.
Yes.
Oh, do I have to?
Yep,
You're not fair.
I know.
Okay,
Hold on, you're very quiet. Or is that just me?
He sounds far away.
Oh, that's better. Well, that's nice. All right, we'll let you off the hook right now while you figure out your mic. So I'll let Blue recap.
Oh man. Without having looked at the journal,
The journal's
I
correct.
know everything that we did in this room. I think before we came here, we pretty much already figured out that we just had to swap through some of the crystals. So a lot of what we did was just have Caster go big brain mode and just basically fizzle out a lot of the portals until we did one and got sucked into this area.
Proper
which
size
is
brain mode.
proper size brain mode. Which was a bunch of vaults. And obviously, as one does, we started messing around with some of the doors and, walking on the walls. And gravity seems to be a bit strange here. Looked in the first vault, didn't really find anything. After we fought, man, what were they? Were they
Gargoyles?
gargoyles? I thought so. Yeah. But Dacton rolled really well, if I remember correctly, and found the one of the correct phylacteries on our second try, and then lo and behold, a demi-lich just kind of shows up saying, "Hey, what you doing with my phylactery? That's mine."
I mean, pretty much. Yeah. And I believe we did roll initiative because that's what it looks like. And so we're going to start right off the bat with Sylvie.
Okie dokie. I was trying to share screen to my friends, but you have ads, and I was like pulling it up on my phone. But I will. I think Thorn Whip him. That's that cantrip, so I could do that, right?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to pull him closer to me, though.
I'm not sure you could. It's a lot of 15s.
Yeah.
Ooh, babe.
Dang, son.
Wow, does that mean I get crit bonus?
Yeah, it automatically rolled it already.
Nice.
So you immediately attack this demi-lich and hit it with your thorn whip. Let me see here. Unfortunately for you, he's not large. or smaller, so he will not move towards you.
That's what I
I
wanted.
mean, fortunately for you.
I mean, but very nice damage. Anything else?
I think I have a. Well, is my spiritual weapon still around?
Your spiritual weapon is a bonus action. I believe it would have dissipated because you were trying to investigate these different things, trying to find the phylactery, and then they had to destroy the magical tether for the phylactery. So I would say that would have taken more than a minute.
Can I throw my shillelagh at it?
As long as it's a bonus action, yeah. Yes, it is. Perfect. Anything else?
I was able to throw that. I thought it was a stick that I was throwing at him. It just gives me a bonus. I thought I was legit throwing a stick at him.
Oh no! So you're imbuing your club in case you want to get up there and whack him with it.
Oh, okay, awesome. All right, so I will just do that for now, and then I will that thing that's a circle that is in the muck. Is that something I could stand on?
The little platform there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will move up to that.
All right, perfect. That will bring us to Decton.
Okay. Dacton goes, okay, big boy time. That's not really my thing. So he's gonna throw up the one thing he does have.
Nope.
Summon Fae at 6th level.
Oh,
Ooh.
And then, well, Dacton's gonna bail. He's gonna go right around the corner.
All right. So what are you summoning?
So the level 6 summon Fae is a, let's see, which one is it? The Fuming Fae. He's the angry boy.
uh-oh.
Choose a mood.
So-
We've had enough
so at level-
mood.
At level 6, he's got an 18 AC and 3 attacks, and he's got advantage because he's fuming.
All right. So you pretty much have a champion. Does it say how many hit points it has?
Let's see, at level 6, he's a 60 hit point boy.
All right.
So he has to do a bonus, phase step to wherever he wants, so he can zoom to some nice little 5 feet away spot. Can you reach him from this platform?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll
I'll allow it.
phase step to there, and then he's gonna unleash 3 attacks.
All right. Go for it.
Let's see. What is its attack roll?
Here we go. We have.
Oh wait, I've got it. The stat block open. Yeah, that's right. It is plus your spell attack modifier to hit. All right. So that is spell attack bonus. No, my modifier is 4. So
Edit. Decton. There you go. You should have access to its character sheet now.
okay. Up. See it. There we go. Loading. Okay, so multi-attack, short sword, with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a single attack. All right, so I need to switch him to double. There we go. I see it.
All right. 15 will miss.
Mm-hmm. There's the advantage one.
17 misses.
And that one misses too.
13 misses. Yep.
So my big buddy gets right in his face and misses a whole bunch of times. And Dacton tucks around the corner.
All right. At the end of Dacton's turn.
No!
Oh yeah. Legendary actions. Oh shoot, what was his initiative? Because I accidentally deleted him. It was 15, right? Okay.
Me? Yes.
No, the Demi-Lich.
What's his name? Zaz Tam?
This one's
That's who we think it is.
name, I don't believe you know.
We thought it was Zaz. Zaz is beyond a demi-lich.
Yep. We only get a lower level lieutenant.
I
We got
need.
the sentry boy.
Let's see here. Nah, he won't do that. He's gonna do energy drain. I need everybody within 30 feet of him, which is everybody, to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Nice, Blue.
That's good. That's good right there.
Eh.
Search
Oof.
fails. Declan, you just barely succeed.
Barely.
Sylvie, you're okay.
How's the proper man?
I'll say Castric fails. You have to have your Face Spirit make one as well. Ooh, she fails.
Oh, she's probably just gonna explode.
So this is what he's doing, by the way.
That's an ability check, but I think I forget what gets added.
Oh my gosh!
It looks like it already rolled it. 11 plus 2.
It's a save or suck though, right?
Yes.
Nice.
So, Castric,
Just don't get them.
Saoirse, and the fake creature and my little person all take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Unhealable.
So, and your maximum is reduced by that much temporarily.
Okay, Castric still has his question. Castric still has 14 points left in his arcane ward.
Mm-hmm.
Does it destroy the ward first, or does it attack Castric directly?
So it'll attack your ward, but it'll still take your hit points down by 10.
I was gonna say I don't think it even attacks you. It just
Okay,
reduces
so
your hit points.
the ward has 14 in it. If it
Okay.
drops,
So let me rephrase that. You don't take you don't take damage. It's your hit points reduced by that much. So it's not even so much that you're taking the damage. You're just reducing your hit points by that many. So if you're already at max, you're going to lose that. But if you're not at max, you'll lose from the top. Does that make sense?
okay, so Castric is at currently max hit points of 67.
So you will go down to 55 max hit points.
Okay, do I keep the 67
No.
I've got, or does that also drop down to 55?
Put it off to the side. Your 67 goes down to 55 temporarily. You cannot heal above that for now.
Okay.
So, like, for example, Saoirse, you have 68 maximum hit points, right? Am I looking at this right? Can't see. I'm blind.
I thought it was 74.
Oh, were you at 74? Okay, so I'm gonna put your 74 here. I'm gonna put it here because you don't want to forget how many you actually have for your maximum hit points. Because when you long rest, you'll get those back. Who else failed? Saoirse. Jackson's good.
Will it come back on a long rest, or do we have to get a
Yes,
greater restoration?
The way this campaign works is once you go back to the city, you pretty much have all the free time you need, so you'll be able to get back to where you need to be fresh for the next time.
Okay, but like, if we were mid-dungeon and this happened, it would be very
Correct. That'd be very detrimental.
I'm here for you guys.
So she goes from 27 max hit points down to 15. Alrighty. That's it for his legendary action. So that will bring us to Ira's turn. She did not like that at all. She does not have much though. Yeah, she's gonna cast Shillelagh and swing at him because that's the best she can do.
It's gonna be a shillelagh party.
Yeah, no, she
Alright,
misses,
Lee.
unfortunately. And that's gonna bring us to the Demi-Lich's turn. All right.
So far, our best swing is a 17 that did not do anything yet.
Yep. So let's see here. So that's within 10. Lose Moves out of range. All right, so I need Sylvie, Ira, and the Fey Spirit. Hold on. All make Constitution saving throws.
Come on, the Fey Spirit was just doing his Fey thing, and he's like, sure, I'll come hang
He's
out.
within 10 feet. I'm sorry.
No, that's not a good number.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So everyone takes 11 points of necrotic damage. Well, the 3 anyways. And he is back up to full health.
Ooh. Not good. Not good.
Alrighty. And that'll bring us to Saoirse.
Can I note that I don't like this at all?
Yes, it is duly
Noted.
noted. To be fair, my daughter said I had to kill people in a certain order, so we're going for that.
Oh god.
Nah, I'm not really doing that, but I mean, one of them's looking like it's gonna be that way, but you know.
Yeah. The first one's a gimme.
I haven't touched your health at all.
To be honest, I'm not even sure what I can do.
All right, so hold on. Looking at your spells, you do have a 3rd level. You have 3 3rd levels, or 3 4th levels. I mean, so like, you could do something like, oh yeah, you're not really built for this.
No, I wasn't given instruction when you're like, "Hey, join my game."
Yeah, no, I know. We'll go through your spells and whatnot over the off week. Once you finish this, because then we can readjust everything. You can cast your Synaptic Static though at a higher level because you have a 6th level spell slot.
Then that's what I'm going to do, I think.
And you can heal people as well because you have Healing Word. Yeah, we'll definitely go over your sheet together.
So I can use my synaptic shock as a 6th
Static
level?
at 6th level, yes, you can. You can always upcast a spell. You can't downcast though.
I'm not sure I understand, but that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so Synaptic Static is a 5th level spell. You can cast it at a 6th level. That's called upcasting. So it would use a 6th level spell slot to cast because you don't have any more 5th levels left. But you could never cast it as a 4th level. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so
Okay.
You can only aim for the sky.
should I hit the plus and add it there?
If you click the spell and it says like what level you want to cast it at, like on your character sheet on the spells, if you click Synaptic Static, oh, it just did it automatically. Does it do anything if it goes up a level? No. Okay, so it doesn't do anything if you upcast it, but you can still upcast it. So yeah. So intelligence save on the Demi-Lich. Okay. Yeah, so you cast your spell at this creature and it doesn't look like it did anything at all. Not even half damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I tried.
That's not your
That was a
fault.
valiant effort. Nice try.
That's okay. A bunch of my damage spells are necrotic, and I really don't think that's exactly what's called for in this situation.
All right, Castrick, you're gonna fix this, right? You're gonna make it all better.
Well, I mean, it's doing what I can to try to protect my bigs because apparently, I'm just going to have to see if this works or not. So Castrick will reach into the pouch on his left side and pull out his rhinestone-covered black velvet glove, slide it onto his right hand, glare at the Lich, and say, "Bitch, you better have my money." Cast Arcane Hand and bitch slap the skull.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me, pimp slap. I'm gonna pimp slap the skull.
There's,
Yes!
there's your arcane hand. I think I gave you the stat block for it, didn't I? Pretty sure.
I have it. One second.
Yeah,
One
I think
second.
you renamed everything. Is it large?
I don't know if it's large or medium.
It let's see. It doesn't say.
I can grapple huge creatures, can't it?
Oh, you mean the lich?
No, the hand.
Yeah, it's either medium or large. The lich is technically huge.
Yeah, I think the hand could still grapple it if it wanted to. That's a good hit.
Yeah, that hits,
That's a really good
and
hit.
it is magical.
Yes, it is. Do what I can, Blue.
Very nice. Anything else?
Yes, I'd like to back a little away from this thing. Let's see. It doesn't give me a range on how far I can control this thing.
It's 30 or 60. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me.
Okay. Well, it says flying speed is 60 feet, so it can move 60 feet, but I don't see a range on the spell.
I don't.
I'll look for it in a second.
I don't think it has one actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. But anyways, at the end of your turn,
I do not want to step on this tall pillar next to me. I'd like to actually squeeze between it and the pyramid and move over here. I'm trying to get 30 feet from this thing.
Yeah, it doesn't want to get hit again.
I think that's 30 feet.
let's see here.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6. Nope.
What's
2.
nope mean?
That's Dacton.
Sorry, man.
Dacton, buddy. I need you to make a
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw, please. You should be fine. Fucking clear.
Oh,
All right, wisdom saving throw. Yeah, I like how you went and set me up there with the should be fine. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Oh, see what you did?
Look what you did.
You are cursed.
That's unfortunate.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, but you get a
That's-
saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
All right.
Wait a second.
Well,
I just remembered. Did I take necrotic damage?
Yes. No. It was yes. You did take necrotic damage from the attack.
Resistance.
Okay, so you would have.
I won't fix it. I won't fix it. I gotta pay more attention to what the damage type is.
No, that's fine. Fix it. So that'll be. How much was it? I don't even know.
It was 11. So you want me to make it?
It was
7?
12. So take 6. So give yourself 6 health back.
Okay.
All right. So anything else, Castrick? Oh wait, you did. That was a legendary action.
I moved away, and then it did its thing.
Blue.
Back and
It's your turn.
Blue pops open the front of his helmet, and if you were close enough to see him, he's shivering a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and pop for a bonus action, a potion of speed.
Ooh.
nice.
Now, can we call him Sonic because he's blue?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, yes, for sure. And then I'm going to move 5, 10. I'll run around the wall. 15, 20, 25. I'm going to do Booming Blade.
Go for it.
So 30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And then I roll 2 more d8 for thunder damage. Takes an additional 6 thunder damage. And then I will use my hasted action to do a normal attack.
Go for it.
Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. And then I am going to run away.
Yeah.
Yes. And that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Sylvie.
I think I'm gonna hit him with my mace. Because that has the shillelagh on it, right?
That it does.
It's also sheathed in a magical booming energy.
Correct. So if it moves, it'll
I'll
take
put a
damage.
retractor.
13 misses, unfortunately.
God damn it. Let's see if I have any other bonus actions. Hold on. I don't think I have any more. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
I mean, I could cast Shillelagh again, but can't. Actually, I'll do that. I'll just cast Shillelagh again.
You don't, I don't think you need to. I think it stays on, doesn't it?
Yeah, for a minute.
Yeah, you have it for 1 minute.
Oh, okay, then that's my turn.
All right, that'll bring us to Dacton.
Super shillelagh.
Yeah.
All right. Dacton is feeling a bit cursed, and he's not a fan.
Yeah.
But seeing as it mostly affects his saving throws, and well, one, he's going to get away. It affects his attack rolls, but he has no intention right now of going and smacking this thing. So he is going to pop around from around the corner. Let's see, this is not a concentration. Yes, it is not a concentration.
Ooh.
Throw a tidal wave at this dude. I could fit it for the up to 10 and up to 30, but as far as I understand tidal wave, I could really just make a little mini tidal wave if I wanted to, but still, dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That's interesting. Maybe it'll wash away the necrotic juice.
I don't like that.
Gosh.
So this tidal wave splashes, and
I
it
made it too small.
actually what?
I made it too small, apparently.
Yeah. And it pushes this water away. The only one that actually would be affected by this will be Ira.
Sorry, Ira. You died as you lived.
Useless.
Not doing a lot and not being happy about being here.
Where's my book?
But maybe the god that's trapped inside your soul or whatever will now achieve enlightenment. I'm still taking my half damage at 48.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Hmm. Yeah.
2d8
Half.
necrotic damage, and she doesn't even get a save on it. You see her drop. Excuse me. So half of 23.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then Dacton runs more than 30 feet away. Whoops. Don't go all the way to the wall. There we go. And then my face spirit's going to do his things when he can.
Alrighty.
Where'd you go, face spirit? Windows. There it is. All right.
All right. It is
All right.
the. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Check the face spirit. I don't think my +4 was added last time.
Yeah, he has an attack +0. Would any of
Yep.
his stuff have hit?
Yeah, just my highest was a 17, so maybe that one.
That one would have hit then.
All right. Well, that one would be 1d6
Oh.
plus 3.
4
Oh,
piercing
ooh.
plus 5 force. Right?
Yeah, 1d6 plus 3 plus 1d6 force damage plus 6. So I don't know, a bunch of things added together.
So go ahead and roll it all.
1d6. So 2d6 plus 9. All right. 2d6. Add 9 to that. So ooh, not bad. 19.
Alrighty.
All right. Now we'll do that 3 more times, hopefully. 18.
Yep. Well, because it's +4, right?
Oh yeah, okay, it's still, yeah, so
So
18
22 will
plus 4,
hit.
yes, 22. So that's 7 plus 6, so 13.
Oh. Damage didn't take any. Yeah, he has avoidance. So I'm sorry, you said 16?
Let's see, 7 plus 6, 13.
13, okay.
Round 2, nope.
Nope.
Round 3, also nope.
Alright.
Hooray, I've done a little bit of something, and now I hide
Okay.
around the corner.
All right.
Mark off that tidal wave. Pesky avoidance.
Yep. Did I show you guys this, by the way? The Demi-Lich picture? I think I did.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. I need. You know what? Blue, go ahead and roll your thunder damage. He's gonna move.
No.
'Cause he's floating. He can float above her technically. Yep.
Rude.
I don't think he can hit blue too. Nope. He's gonna move right there. 13. Okay. He's looking really bad. However, now I need everybody except for blue to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, wait, hold on. At the end of my turn, I got a wisdom save, right?
Oh, yes, you do.
Come on, wisdom. Let's see, wisdom saving throw.
Yes, sir. You are good. You're not cursed anymore, so you will have a straight roll.
Straight roll. Sorry, what did you say for?
Constitution saving throw as he howls. This blood
Yay!
curdling
Look,
howl.
I'm not at disadvantage, so I have a straight 9.
Is
Yeah.
Gastric in that 30 feet from the
Yes,
house?
you are. Dacton, you dropped 0 hit points.
That's unfortunate.
Saoirse, you're fine. Kastrick, you dropped 0 hit points.
It's actually 0 hit points.
Yes.
Am I supposed to make a Constitution save?
Yes, you are. The Face Spirit's technically not a creature, is it? Or it is?
Let's see. What's his thing? Small Fey.
Sylvia, you're fine. So yeah,
What is?
a small Fey is a creature.
I'm knocked unconscious.
No, you're good. You're good. You saved.
Oh yay!
The Face Spirit goes to 0, and I think that will just dissipate.
Yep.
So if you saved, you're still frightened. Oh my gosh.
So blue, the only one you can see drop is Dacton. You see Dacton
Which
just
one is
drop to the
Dacton?
ground after this howl goes off. Saoirse will see it as well. Sylvia, you'll see Kastrick drop. And that's gonna be Saoirse's turn. Yeah, so Sylvie, you're frightened, and Saoirse, you're frightened, which means you can't move closer to the Demi-Lich, and your attacks on it will have disadvantage. The hand
That's
disappears.
okay.
So my attacks will have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. You do see Dacton drop to 0 hit points, so you know you could heal him if you're close enough to him. You do have healing word. I don't know the range on that off the top of my head.
Should be 30.
Right.
So yeah, you should be close enough to Dacton for that, if you wanted to.
It's just 30.
I definitely want to do that.
What level do you want to cast it at?
Level 4?
Yeah, go for it. So click the healing word, and then when it pops up, say 4th level or whatever. At least it should. So click the name on the line. It'll like turn red when you mouse over it. At least for me, it does. I'm in dark mode. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, so Dexton, you heal up 12 hit points.
12 hit points. Dacton goes.
Yeah. That's a bonus action, so you do have an action still. First, if you want to try and shoot at the Lich.
I don't believe I'm going to do that. However, I would like to move away. Can I do that?
Oh yeah, you can move away.
Did Saoirse pick up any of the healing potions out of the party stash?
We can say she did. I don't know if she actually did.
I don't think I did.
Well, there's some in the stash if you want to fill your pockets. Depends on if you're close enough to anyone else that you want to try to jam one in, but I don't think that you are actually.
Well, she wouldn't know Castrick's down either, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can run away. You have to run this way though if you're running away from it, because if you run this way, you're technically moving closer to it.
Hi.
Hey, funny to see you here.
From that angle, you can see Castrick down on the ground. But that would bring us to Castrick. I need a death save throw from you, please.
Where are death saves? Is it just Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw. Or it's straight D20. You should be able to. There should be a thing on the sheets, isn't there? Yep. So that's a fail, unfortunately. All right, that'll bring us. Oh wait, we have legendary actions. I need Saoirse, Dacton, and Sylvie to all make Constitution saving throws, please.
Nice. Oh,
9. That's a 7.
And here I thought Dacton had actually an okay constitution here.
So Dacton and Saoirse, you both lose 9 maximum hit points temporarily. You don't take 9 damage. You lose 9 maximum hit points.
Ah, okay. Well, that is not a problem at this point.
All right. That'll bring us to blue.
this thing looks totally fine, huh?
No, he's really bad.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, he's pretty fucked up.
I'm going to try. I want to run up this and jump on top of it.
Yeah. So
and
make an
then-
athletics or acrobatics check.
That's really bad.
As you go to jump, you're just because you're not quite used to the speed of a haste, you tumble down to the front and land prone. It'll take the rest of your movement to stand back up, but you can still attack him.
Okay.
Head roll on that one.
Yeah. I will stand back up. A little embarrassed, for sure. And then I'm just going to start hitting it.
Go for it.
So 1, 2, 3 hits.
The 29 hits and the 30 hits. How do you want to do this?
What I would like to do is basically just like hit it hard enough that it like starts resonating and doing that like final boss moment where like light starts pouring out of it.
Yeah.
And not pay any attention to it and begin running to Castrick.
Yeah. So as you swing at it,
or with I guess with my racial feat to double my movement.
yeah. So you hit and you swing at it twice and you hit it both times, and the skull begins to fracture as this dark necrotic energy begins oozing out of it before it dissipates, and these 8 gems fall to the ground in this puddle.
And then I'll use my
Can
haste action.
Hold on, we're still in combat.
Sorry. I thought he was dead.
Well, because there's death save throws involved, we're doing initiative order still.
That's okay. That's what I was gonna fix. I was gonna fix the death saving throw.
Right.
I'll use my hasted action to give him a potion of healing.
Okay, perfect. So then we're out of initiative after that point. Go ahead and roll the hit points for it.
Thank you, Blue.
So is it 2d4? Plus 2?
2d4 plus 2, yeah. If it's the basic healing potion.
9.
Very nice. It's a good roll.
Can I walk over to them and heal them all?
Yeah.
just slapping Kastrick on the ground, like just those little like cheek slaps, like get up, get up.
I've got some heals too, as depending on what source she's up to.
Did that bitch have my money?
Had some of it, not all of it.
I think he dropped some of your money in the ooze.
So that's
Oh.
16 healing to everybody in 60 feet.
Thank you,
Yes.
thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I told you, you asked me to try to help save you guys. I did. I brought out my hand and I pimp slapped him.
As you begin to, bring everybody back to consciousness, and you do have the one phylactery, the portal, the familiar portal heading back to the Yawning Portal opens up.
The
Anybody?
gems! The gems!
Wait, gems? What gems? Gems? What gems?
I'll help Kastrick.
Can we
out.
say that I would have picked them up before I went over? I would have
That-
dug through.
Is that nasty puddle even still there? I went and splashed it all over the NPC.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the NPC!
Oh,
Did I save the NPC?
No.
no. They
How
gone.
long has it been dead? And is it just 0 hit points or is it beyond that?
Their max hit points might have been fully reduced.
Yeah. Because the creature does not have to be conscious for the max hit points
Ooh.
to be reduced. Technically, I don't believe.
No.
Alright, I would have picked up the gems before I walked over and healed everyone.
All
Just
right.
to give
So,
them
picking up the
thing,
gems.
because isn't he the leader? Oh, you know what? I should have fucking did detect magic or seen if there was a curse on it, but you know what? Fuck it, I picked them up.
So there's 8 gems, which will require. They all fell in the ooze. So you have to reach in 8 times to grab it.
Can I use my
Can't
hand?
I reach in 4 times? Because I have 2 hands.
I'll allow it.
Can I use mage hand?
You take 27 points of necrotic damage from this pond as you're picking up these gems.
Can Kastrick use mage hand?
The mage hand would dissipate from the ooze, from the damage.
What is half of that?
Oh wait. Who had the ooze rod? Somebody's
I
got
have
an ooze
the
rod.
ooze
It's not ooze. I said ooze, but it's
There's
not ooze
an
because you guys keep
ooze
calling it
rod?
ooze.
Stick the
It's all
rod
right.
in there and sweep them out with the rod. This
Hold
is like trying to fish the golf ball out of the water, so you don't have to pay for a new one.
She's only taking 13 damage and the portal's open.
Let her do her thing. She's got this under control.
So you take 13
That's-
damage, Sylvie.
I'm gaining 3 health because I would have healed myself.
It's fine. Yeah, I'll help
I'll
Kastrick
pop
up.
a
and then-
good berry while I'm at it.
Oh,
But I
guys, we
heal another 4 health.
should get out of here before something else shows up. Yes.
Yes,
I can agree with that.
yes.
Dacton crawls and dumps his ass through the portal.
As you guys arrive in the Yawning Portal, cheers erupt. And everybody is so happy to see you guys back. Elminster goes, haha, see, they have returned once again. I was a little worried for Kastrick and Decton there for a second, but I knew they would come through. Congratulations. And he asked for the phylactery, and he will offer to pay you for the gems as well.
I mean, is there an appraise skill in this version?
Because he could identify.
Dacton's too tired for identify right now. He's asleep.
Dag doesn't even make it back to the table. He's out.
Crawl through the portal, gone.
I guess, can I, like, identify the gems first, or no?
Do you have an identify spell, or do you want to pay for someone to identify them for you?
I don't know if I would have identify as a spell on a cleric spell list.
If you poke Dacton, he can spend 10 minutes to do an identify, and
I
That-
will poke Dapton then.
then he'll go back to sleep.
As he identifies one of the gems, it is called a gem. Not an actual item, but it is now. You guys like to pick everything up. It is a gem of Khazit Ghul. And it specifically states that unless the soul is released, he will be reborn.
I think we should
I
give
don't
those to the
understand.
wizard.
I don't understand what that means, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't sound like
technical.
something I want in my pocket. So
You're asleep.
no.
Hearing that everyone is very adamant about not keeping these, I'm just gonna hand them over to the guy who pushed me through the fucking portal.
Thank you. And it builds character. Don't worry about it. He will pay you 1,000 gold gems, so you'll have 8,000 gold from that.
Oh my god, are we splitting that evenly?
Up to you. He will also give the group 5,000 gold for completing.
Hold on, I gotta pull up the people in.
And
I mean, I got 5 gold. Can I keep a majority of the 8,000?
and he will let you guys choose up to one very rare item for free. And you guys will also level up.
Oh, baby.
Guys, I need help with the rare item.
Okay. Oh yeah. So hold on. Let me bring up my stuff for you. I pinned it in one of the channels, I believe. However, if I'm going to put it in the Discord in the game channel, if you go to this website, you can filter items by rarity. Sersha, I believe you can also, and you too as well, Sylvia. I can't remember if I told you guys this. You guys can also get 1 rare and 2 uncommon magical items as well.
What was that last part?
You can also get 1 rare and 2 uncommon magical items as well for free. Because I think I forgot to tell
Who
you guys that
does?
one. You and
Wait, so we
Sersha.
all get to pick a rare item, or are we all
So-
collectively as a group picking a rare item?
So they already got the ones from earlier, but I forgot to have you guys do that, so you're kind of on par with them. So essentially, you and Sersha get to pick a very rare item, a rare item, 2 uncommon items for yourselves each.
And then there's a couple things in the party loot because you can only be attuned to 3 items, I think. So a lot of us are maxed out. So there's some interesting stuff floating around.
Any
So total, I'm
any
picking
advice?
4 items.
What was that?
Okay, so what for Sylvie and Sorsha, you're going to get a total of 4 items:
Yes.
2 uncommon, 1 rare, 1 very rare. And that's for the 2 ladies to get that package.
Mhm.
For
I'm
Blue,
sorry,
for
I was a
Dacton.
little dense about it.
That's okay. No, it's complicated. But for Blue, for Dacton, and Castrick, the 3 of us only get the choice of 1 very rare item.
Or lower, yep.
Or lower, correct. And so if you have 2 rare items that you really want and you don't really want a very rare, you could trade the very rare for a rare, if that makes sense. You can downgrade the choice. So you could say, well, I want 4 uncommon items, ladies, and you could get 4 uncommon items if you wished. I don't recommend that, but I recommend you get the 1, and the 2.
Mhm.
If all that makes sense.
Yes.
It
Where's
makes
the
sense.
lunch and stuff?
In Discord, there is a link to a list of all the different magic items, and I believe that's the one that's sortable by rarities to help you out. This is a complicated process of picking what's right for you, so part of it, and Brandon, forgive me for stepping in, but
No, you're fine.
part of it depends on how you want to build your character out.
Yeah, if you can help me real quick, I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem. So if Sorsha, if you have a vision of her going forward somewhere and you want her to have a specific item, this is your time to pick up that item. You know, so it kind of depends on your vision of where Sorsha is going to go or where Sylvie's going to go. And we'll be happy to help answer questions and help direct you to, you know, kind of narrow some choices down, if that makes sense.
What does the amulet of the devout do?
I think that ups your saving throws and your spell attacks as a cleric.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for any given class, you're gonna have the ability to get at least one like special, you know, bonus that will increase your spell
I feel
attack.
like for my very rare, I should probably get that then.
Yeah, like Dacton took the Druid Staff of the Woodlands, which is like +2 to attacks and gives a bonus to his attack rolls and stuff like that. There's one of those for every class.
So yeah, like he said, also we all get to go up one level, so now we'll all become 13th level. So you may want to look at going up to 13th level and any skills or abilities you gain from that first, and then go back and look at what items would boost your abilities or fill in gaps that you may have, if that makes sense. So, you know, maybe you have a human character that doesn't see in the dark. Now is a really good time to pick up Goggles of Night, so that you have night vision while you wear these goggles.
I don't like choosing all this.
Okay, so I've not looked at the list itself. I'm trying to type up my my notes here.
Shopping episode.
Yeah, this is shopping. This is really fun. So okay, so tell us about, you know, where you see your character going and what it is you want her to be able to do, and then we can maybe help guide you to picking items that might enhance that or fill in gaps that you may have.
Well, from what I found out from the past few battles, is I'm not very good at battling.
That happens. Blue is our big up close damage dealer, and Caster can, you know, certainly has any number of clutch spells. But Dacton's a area control guy, and I don't know if we really have any other damage dealers.
What does Mariner's armor do?
Say that again.
Mariners or Mariners?
Oh, your swim
Armor?
speed is 30 feet, I believe.
Yeah, basically it
What
gives you
armor
a
should I
swimming
get?
speed.
Should I get Adamantian or Mithril?
What armor can you wear?
I have no idea. Let me check.
On your character
Look at your
sheet should show your armor proficiencies on the left-hand side.
I like to wear all armor.
So you can wear heavy plate if you want to. Sylvie, roll a d4 for me, please. Oh man. So your necklace of prayer beads will have 6 beads on it. So I need 6 d20s from you. All right. So let me do it this way. So you have 3 that are blessing. The 8 is curing. And then the 15 and 17 are favor. So those are the 6 gems the 6 beads that you have on it. So pretty much 3 casts of bless, 1 cast of cure wounds, and 2 casts of greater restoration.
Does that remain permanent, or does each dawn do I roll a new set?
Those are the ones that you have for this necklace.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I think I'm gonna do mithril armor. I'm deciding between adamantium and mithril. I don't know what would be better. I don't want to be, I'm thinking for the long run, I wouldn't want to impose the party to, bad stealth checks. But I do like the fact that any crit hit becomes a normal hit for adamantium.
Yep. It's really
I will
good.
tell you, I believe I definitely give disadvantage on stealth checks already, and then don't we have someone else who's also disadvantage on stealth?
Oh, if that's the case, then I'll just do adamantium.
Alton was, but he's not around anymore. So.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I didn't show those to players. Damn it! Show to players. There you go. Show to players. There you go. What else did we get? Let me look that up, Dacton.
Caster can need some time to consider his very rare item.
That's fine.
Sorry, I'm also struggling with that.
No rush. Take your time.
And if you don't want to make a decision tonight, I'd be more than happy to help anybody via Discord chat. If you want to tomorrow, any day during the week, I have some time because I'm retired and have time.
Way to throw that in our faces.
You're welcome. Thank you for paying my pension, and you're also welcome for living under the blanket of freedom that I provided.
There
How
you go.
dare you put in your years of service? How
I know,
dare you,
right?
sir?
That's ridiculous, Dacton.
That's why I'm asking. Yeah, that's your call.
Wow.
What did you ask for, Dacton?
It's also not an attunement slot.
What did you
Right.
ask for, Dacton?
You know what? Fuck it. Go for it.
Yay!
What did you get,
All right.
Dacton?
A rod of security. It's a happy little safe space. It's basically the equivalent of like a wizard's tower or whatever the extra dimensional short and long rest
The
land
fifth
is.
level spell one?
It's
I
Rod of
just shared the
security?
item. So
yep.
That was just every item, I think.
no, like I also did the Rev security as well.
Yes, it's an action to activate it. Then we instantly transport myself and up to 199 other willing creatures to a paradise in an extraplanar space with food and water. We can sit there as long as we want. I mean, it takes time, but we can rest. We can do whatever we want for up to 200 days if we're in a real bad spot, and then we pop back out where we. So we can only do it once every 10 days, but still, that's a
not quite 200 days, but yeah, because it's divided by the amount of people you got.
Number of
that. Yeah.
All right. Well, fine. Then
Still
we
really
can't-
good.
We can't stay for what's that, like 8 months? Yeah.
If you and your 199 closest friends pop in, you can party like it's 1999 for one day, and then you pop back out again.
So it's once per 10 days. So for any given dungeon, it's probably a one-time use, but we can do a long rest whenever we want.
Yep.
That'd be awesome. But now time outside passes normally also. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But
So
remember, when you're in
Which
the
is not a bad
dungeon,
deal.
it's weird anyways. So when you're in the portal, it's weird anyways.
just to say that we've got an option.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I like all my attunement slots, and I didn't want to use up anything. So
There's so many options.
There really is.
yes. Oh, and if someone's got an attunement slot, there's a ring of spell storing floating around out there that is for the taken.
I think I have an attunement spot. Everything I chose, I don't think has attunement.
Well, I forget if it has something else in it, but
Okay,
we're also
explain
using it to.
attunement to me.
Oh wait, never mind. I think some of the things that I choose require attunement.
You've got 3 attunement slots. A bunch of items do not require any attunement, but some say requires attunement, so you can only have 3 things that require attunement. Like Dacton has a periaptive wound closure that helps stabilize him when he's dying. He has a Staff of the Woodlands, which is the special druid staff, and he's got what's the other thing I got? I forget what my third thing is, but my ring of feather falling, so I stop plummeting from the sky. So those are my 3 things that are attuned. I can't use anything else that says attunement unless I get rid of one of the other things, and I don't wanna. I'm rather fond of.
I'm all out of attunements. I have 3 that have attunements.
Yeah, that's the real setback. Everything requires attunement.
I mean, I did choose 3 wondrous items, so I mean. Does adamantium armor require attunement as well?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
That's really good tattoo.
What? Huh?
Saoirse's taking the ghost step tattoo.
What does that do?
Nice.
Can I level up my character?
If you open up your character sheet, next to I think it's your name, there should be like a little red anvil.
Do I want to roll or do I want to just take the 5?
Oh, glory.
If I roll a 1, can I re-roll?
For what? Hit points? Yes, 1s are re-rolled, otherwise that you keep them. Wait, no. Am I doing average?
You're doing
average.
minimum of the average.
Yeah, it's my homebrew one where if you roll, you keep it to front of 1.
Well, it was a 1.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna take the average.
well, you can re-roll the 1,
Okay.
and then if it's still
But
lower
if
than
you
the
get a-
average, you take the
But
average.
if you get a 2,
No, you still take the average. That's the Monday game. Your Vigo is showing.
oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. Sorry.
Like
Your
yeah,
ego is showing.
yeah. The homebrew is, you're kind of stuck with what you roll. The module, I go a little bit more lenient, I feel. Yes, that last battle was lenient.
Yeah, I mean, the Demilich certainly, the scream was no good, but we certainly did a reasonable amount of damage. Fortunately.
Yeah, it could have started with the scream.
Chooses the spells for me.
Yeah, I really wanted to start with the scream. Not even gonna lie, but I didn't want to kill you guys round one.
That would be real bad.
It keeps whenever I get when I level up my character and I go to the spell section, it adds a bunch of spells, and then I have to go through and remove all of them.
No, because don't do that. Because you, as a cleric, you know all the spells. They're just not all prepared.
Woohoo!
Oh.
But you get
I've
extra
been
spells
working
based
on a
off.
lot of spells
You
then.
get extra spells based off your thing.
Yeah, go through and find out which ones are you automatically have every day to your circle or your domain, and label them so that, and then you can add extra spells on top of that.
Okay, now I can't add a level 6 because I'm over my spell amount because of everything.
Just once you get back to the your main character sheet, you can drag spells onto your sheet all day.
Yep.
And then just use the little red dots to decide what you have prepared that day.
Yep.
Forgot the third. Yep.
I did it on purpose.
Can't let himself fall.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Gastric's already in there.
Oh yeah,
I'm just he's trying to build out, branch out for a summer home or renovate and add on to the back patio.
I can't remember if we swap out something. Can we swap So I'm gonna get rid of my ring of free action. Can I trade the ring of free action for another rare, or do we just put that in the party loot?
No, put it in the party loot, and then you would have to purchase the other rare item that you would like.
How much do they sell for?
So a rare item would sell for 5,000, right?
And how much do they
So
cost?
hold on. Common is 500. Uncommon is 1,000. Rare is 5,000. Yep. So you can buy it for 5,000, sell for 2,500. Very rare. I'm just making it easy for you guys. Very rare. We'll say 10,000, sell for 5,000. You cannot buy legendary. Love you guys, but not that much.
And I threw a screenshot of Dacton's spell list in the chat. You can see I've got both cleric and druid spells marked, and I've got little red dots next to whatever I happen to have that day. But I just dragged over anything that looked interesting.
Yeah, he's cheating. Don't worry, guys.
I'm not cheating at all. Look at that. That is a carefully balanced and curated spell list I'll have, Although I just juiced my ability score, so I get to add more spells now.
Nice. And that summon Faye was clutch. That was a nice job.
Yeah, I think I get 2 shots in. Blue did all the big damage, as he often does. Although the pimp hand certainly also made its presence known.
Yep, I love when the pimp hand shows.
Just protect them. I've been sitting on that spell. I've been avoiding casting that one spell to make sure I had it in case we needed it.
I'm glad you did.
Thank you. I try to protect my bigs as best I can.
Is our gold split in the party loot from this last haul?
1 second. Yeah, Roll20's acting weird on me right now. I can't open
We
it.
got 13,000 total.
Yeah, if
right?
there's a lot of people in the party chat or the party loot thing, it'll be wonky.
Yeah. I've got a fair stash, so if new players need to add to their potion or whatever utility stuff supply, I've got what I need really.
I would love that since I only have 5 gold.
Adventuring life.
I would love gold so I could buy a magic mace instead of my regular mace.
By the way, I forgot to mention this. You know when you guys were finished the cold room and then you went back to the main room and you were deciding on going north or going through the portals and you went through the portals?
Right.
Blue, when you heard the stuff on the other side of that door, that was Elminster giving you some ale because you were complaining that Sylvie did not bring you ale.
Absolutely not.
100%. I'll even show you the note. He left a note with it. I forgot all about it till just now because I'm archiving the old pages. All right, let's see here. You guys didn't see any of these creatures. You guys missed a lot of that place, but it's huge.
Yeah. I know in the very first room with the vampire and the fighting pit, there was an elf that we could have tried to liberate.
Yep. Like you missed that whole upper right-hand corner of that labyrinth, which is fine, you know. It's not meant to go through the whole thing, but I think you guys explore a little bit more, but I'm good.
I need some trees so I can awaken them and have them be my friends.
Well, I mean, you missed a whole fucking forest, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yes. We were almost got to the forest, and then we're like, hey, you know what? We can just go to the end. So we skipped the forest.
No, I know. Yeah. You guys have seen zombies, so I'll show her it again anyways. There you go. There's so many more in there. It's crazy. Move this out of here. I wish I could archive whole folders. Anyone need help with anything? Are you guys still good?
We're good right now.
Good. Almost. I still got to level up, but that should be quick. I've just been digging through items.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Dexter's pretty good.
Casper has an intelligence of 20.
Yep.
If he picked up a tome of clear thought
and
spent 6 days reading it, it would give him a +2 to his intelligence.
Yes, sir, it would.
22.
Yes.
Am I going too high? Because like I always pick up a manual of or a tome of health and fitness and raise his strength from an 8 to a 10.
No, you're fine. If you want to go to 22, you are fine with that. It is allowed.
What's the party think?
Go for it.
That's up to you. Dacton's up to the 20 on his wisdom, but that's.
You can get a book too.
No, that's. I went with our rod of emergency escape plan.
Did we say rares cost 5,000?
Yeah, and very rares will say cost 10. I'm just trying to make it easy.
No, you're yeah.
In like if we were in a more prolonged campaign, they would be more. But...
Yeah.
Also looking at the carpet of flying.
And it's also a good find.
So either the tome of clear thought could push him up to an intelligence 22 with all the effects that brings on, or the carpet of flying.
I think that higher spell save is so good for you because isn't everything?
Yeah, everything I do is spell saves. So, okay, Kasric would like to pick up a tome of clear thought, and then he will devote the next 6 days, 48-hour period over the next 6 days to study the book's contents and practice the guidelines contained therein for the Tome of Clear Thought. Did I say that on the mic?
Yep,
You
yeah.
did, but I was not paying attention.
Kashrik, for his very rare item, after taking a nap equivalent to whatever Dacton takes a nap for, because it's been a big day for a proper sized guy.
It
Yep.
has.
It's been a proper day in all sorts of ways.
Oh, it's been a big day. It's only big problems because that was a big skull. Anyway, but so in conversation with Elminster later, Kashrik would request a tome of clear thought.
Yep.
And then we'll, after receiving it, we'll tell the party that he is going to be reading for a while. Do not disturb him unless a proper sized problem comes around. If it's a big problem, they have to deal with it on their own.
All right. So
and then-
yep, that's fine. I forgot you guys had loot as well that you would have entered whatever by Elminster. Where's the PRTY loot? There it is. All right. So oh geez. There's a lot of loot on this thing.
Uh-huh. You're
All
welcome
right.
for how organized it is.
Dear Lord. All right,
And it's
so
organized.
where is it? The robe that you guys pulled in the frozen room was a robe of the summer, which I just shared.
Oh, is that different than the robe of warmth that I stole off of one of the dudes?
That's what the robe was.
Ah, okay.
It was never properly identified, but that is what it is.
All right. Yes, I stole that unless I need to attune to it. Let me see.
Nope. Oh yeah, it does.
Oh, no.
So like you can wear it without attuning to it. It looks cool, but Mace of Smiting.
Hey, somebody else can have a big old mace. I got a stick, so I got a stick, so I'm covered.
It's a rare item, so that would be 5,000 gold pieces.
All right, I assume all these keys are of no monetary value anymore?
Correct.
All right. And the robe of warmth can go, or the robe of summer can go to the party loot because I don't need it.
So Catherine gets 3 for his hit points. I roll 1d6 for my new hit points. I rolled a 2. Do I get a 3 instead?
For your level up?
For Castric's leveling up hit points.
4.
Oh, he gets 4. Thank you. Okay.
Yep, because it's 1 more than the middle for the average hit points.
Thank you.
So it's 4 plus your Constitution modifier. Every time I see your name, Blue, I want to call you Sig.
You can call me Serg.
No, I'll call you Blue. I keep calling you Blue, but like, because in my money game we have a Sig. It's very close to how you spell your name, but it's obviously S-I-G. So, and how you doing? You need help with anything? Are you good or?
I'm just trying to figure out my uncommon items.
You don't have to decide now, but
Please ask if you have questions.
I just like to do thorough research, and the list is so long.
Not a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
And again, I'm happy to chat with you anytime if you want while we're outside the game.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
mm-hmm. Either of us, just message me.
Oh.
Okay, so Gastric's going to get a +2 to his IQ score.
I have level 3 spells.
No, you don't. You are denied.
Denied. Unacceptable.
Not allowed.
Okay, everything went to +6.
I'm just gonna click on these so I can put them into my things and I can reference them.
What was that? I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Oh, never mind. It's in my item list and it tells me what it does. I
Ah,
put the 3 attunement things into my item list.
gotcha. Yeah, I usually put like any items I have or whatever in my like bio or anything like that.
Okay, the spell save DC for all of Gastric spells is now a 21. And everything Gastric casts
Everything Castric cast is a
is a
saving
spell
throw.
save.
Yep.
It's not on me to hit them. It's on them to figure out how not to take the full.
Everything's
hit.
getting legendary resistances. Oh, this little goblin? Legendary resistance.
Can I make the arcane hand do a flick against a goblin-sized creature?
I would
just
allow
like,
it. It'd be an attack
like that
roll,
little-
but yeah.
well, I mean, but because it'd be like that little paper football you do in school, and you try to kick the field goal over your friend's thumbs.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, it
so-
would just be the forceful hand, I would say.
That's right. Be a flick.
Forceful hand, groping hand, stop in the name of love, and pimp slap. Did you like the note from Elminster, Blue? I thought it was nice.
Hard to look at.
Blue, I am sorry you ruined perfectly good ale. Here's some more. Don't spill it. Also share.
I was so close.
Yeah, like it was right on this side of the door. I'm like, is he gonna open the door and try and do a attack or what's going on here? And nope, you just left it.
Just left it.
Left
Spilled
free,
some and then left good beer.
left good beer behind thousands of years later. Still sitting there, no good. I'll be right back.
Kasich should get that Lord's ensemble, then he'd appear to be 3 times proper size.
I have gotten the Lord's ensemble. If you want to wear it. That would be very funny.
It would make Kasich appear to be, a big, which would be 3 times proper size. So I don't know about that.
But wouldn't that be offensive? To constantly present yourself as a,
Oh,
such
it
a-
just goes. It
such a
just
big-
goes to show. It just goes to show that you bigs are all heightist, and those you are vertically challenged and not recognizing proper size, which is the only really polite way to treat society. So, obviously, if bigs are going to do that and be able to be fooled by such a simple thing as a little arcane magic, then who's Kasich to say that you shouldn't do that? Although really, it's not proper for him to. So he would pass on having to wear that ensemble because it just wouldn't be correct.
Well, it's just an illusion, so maybe it would be helpful in some cases.
Well, I mean, it's just a proper size wizard fooling all the bigs into thinking he's somebody's not. So maybe, they wouldn't, obviously, they wouldn't know they're dealing with a proper person. So they think it's a highly intelligent big who's suddenly coming up with those fantastic ideas and reasoning things out properly. But, that would just be them being foolish by not recognizing that even though, Kasich is proper sized, all the bigs should still recognize that he's the superior one in the room. And really, at this point, he might be the smartest one in the room.
I would sure hope so.
That Elminster, the wizardy big, might be they're challenging him, but not sure.
Maybe.
Should I go through the character mancer to do my character upgrade?
I think he's gone. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, but with character mancer, I always thought there was a problem if you did something, you couldn't go backwards.
It is
Yeah,
difficult. This
It
is
is
true.
difficult to go backward.
Yeah, so I may wait for him to walk me through it because I find that not intimidating, but just difficult.
Thankfully, 13th level doesn't really have a whole lot for most things, I don't think.
So with the Amulet of Devout, if I roll a spell attack, there should be a +3 to it, right?
Which amulet of the devout did you get?
+3.
Oh my gosh.
Kasich just got a 7th level spell.
That's really strong. 7th level starts getting nuts.
Uh-huh.
Very rare +3. So basically, whatever your normal save or attack roll is for your spells, yeah, it'll be an additional 3 on top of that. There's an easy way to just, I don't know, are you using like the Roll20 sheets or are you using D&D Beyond?
Me, I'm using D&D Beyond.
I'm using Roll20.
Okay. So, do you have your character sheet opened on a different page or on the main, like do you have it open as a separate window or on your normal page?
On the same window.
So if you go to the thing that looks like an eye and a circle, you can type in or in the top right, yeah, an eye and a circle. You can type in Amulet of the Devout, and they'll give you options +1, +2, +3. If you drag the +3 to your character sheet, it'll get it all taken care of. Like it'll just automatically apply it all to your stats.
Ange, there might be a necklace of adaptation in the party loot. Before you use that as one of your free uncommons.
Yeah, but same thing with your cleric and druid spells. You go to that eye with a circle menu. You scroll down. There's a spells. You can filter all you want, and then just drag them over to your page.
Do I know every spell or do I learn spells?
You
know-
know every spell.
Everything in the world.
You only have a certain amount per long
Prepared.
rest.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
could add all level 1 cleric spells to my spell list.
If you really want to.
Would I be able to also add level 1 druid spells because I'm level 2 druid?
I believe druids know all their spells as well. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Yes. If,
Oh, that's just nasty.
Massive
So
stuff.
so if you look at the picture in the Discord chat, yeah, that's I dragged over all the level 1s, all the level, well, I cut off the level 2s. I separate them into clerics and druids so I can count because you get your level plus your wisdom modifier of number of prepared spells for each. So now that I'm a 5 cleric, 8 druid, I get 10 cleric spells and 13 druid spells prepared every day.
What about cantrips?
Cantrips, you only get a certain number total. I forget. Basically just look up. I think I got a bonus one because one of my my druid subclass gets a bonus cantrip at some point. But I think you.
Man, that's a lot of fucking spells to know.
Oh yeah, you get to pick and choose whatever you want. You don't have a lot of super powerful spells often, but you have a lot of options every day.
All right. So, Saoirse, there's a party loot page that Kasric has graciously inundated us with.
All right,
You don't
I
like
am-
it, I
I
can
am
delete
fully
it.
ready.
No, I didn't say that. Actually, you can't delete it. You don't have that kind of power.
I guess
Oh,
I
I
already
can
found it.
go in and select all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fully decked out. I think I'm gonna go grab a bowl of cereal.
Yep, Dacton's good to go.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna need a little help walking through Character Mancer to upgrade Kasric.
All right. I know you guys had necklaces of adaptation.
And I guess we'll also need a ruling
Yeah, we
of
got
how
one.
many.
We got one after the temple.
You guys sold it, did you?
Oh no,
I was like, it doesn't look like you guys sold anything.
no, we didn't.
We'll also need a DM ruling of how much healing potions are available for purchase, so that we can stack up.
And you can add the necklace of adaptation. It's all good. I'm sure there's one in there somewhere. Not worried about it.
And how do I add that one?
You would just click it and drag it onto your page. But yeah. Sorry, I'm distracted here. All right, Dacton.
Yes.
Roll a d12 for me, please.
D12.
Yep. There is one regular potion of healing for sale.
Did they unionize?
They must have.
Dang it.
So
Well,
I know last time we talked about the mob boss taking over the potion shops.
50 gold for that one.
all right. Well, I will pay 50 gold for one.
Roll a d10
Normal.
for me, please. There are 10 potions of greater healing. I think those are 150 each.
Sounds about right.
I think you know where this is going. Roll a d8 for me.
Apparently, they've just been saving all the regular potions to sell them. Hold on, roll 20. I went and opened my page, and now it's all. There we go. All right, what'd you say, a D8?
Yep. There's 7 potions of superior healing for sale for 250 gold each. And then a D4. There are 2 supreme healing potions for sale for 500 gold each.
All right. So a lot of this goes into party loot, but Dacton's got a couple grand, so let me see, what do I have still?
Oh, the party's got money.
Yeah, I've got 2 regular and 2 greater. So what's the 1, 2, 3,
Superior.
7 of what? Superior?
Yes.
And you said those are
250, yep.
250. All right, I'll get 4 superiors for a grand.
So you bought the 1 basic. You bought 4 superiors. You buying any of the graders?
That's good for me, but I'm sure the party loot or something can.
Right. So there's still 10 greater healing potions, 3 superior, and 2 supreme healing potions available. It's up to you guys if you want to buy them for the party loot or not.
I know we made 13,000 off this last venture after selling the 8 gems, and I know that one of the ladies was a little short on cash, thinking that her bank account was a little slim. So, how about if we all take 1,000 gold each for our personal use, and then the party gets the rest of the 13,000?
I'm not gonna lie, I stole 2,500 from the 13,000 to buy an item, so I will not take any of that 1,000.
Sorry, would you say 1,000's coming to us?
Yeah, everybody gets a personal 1,000 except him, and the party pays for everything else.
All right.
Or the
well,
party loot keeps everything else, so we can buy things
Mhm.
like the healing potions that we're going to need, and or some kind of rare item. And what did you pick up for your rare item you had to purchase?
I got some cool armor.
Okay. I have now figured out how to get banned from this game forever.
What?
Castrick now has 7th level spell access.
Okay.
The spell Simulacrum
Nice,
now
nice,
available to
nice.
Castrick.
As long as you got the gold for it.
Oh yeah, and as soon as Dacton finds some shrubs and trees, he's awakening a buddy.
I mean, you can walk outside of Waterdeep and do it. Hell, you can do it from the graveyard.
I guess. Well, a tree is too darn big. I guess I'll go awaken a shrub to be my friend.
Well, we have a Qual's feather token
Well,
that'll turn into a tree. You could have a sequoia for a buddy.
My staff turns into a tree if I really want to, but I can awaken a weirdo patch of fungus to be my shrub buddy.
So wait, you could have a swamp thing walking around with you?
Yep.
I've never heard of that before. That must be an amazing adventure to be on, to have a living plant creature walking around with you constantly. Yeah, the Simulacrum's only $1,500 worth of powdered ruby, 1,500 gold worth of powdered ruby. So, yeah, the party can definitely pay for 4 or 5 Castricks.
Yep, bonus Castricks.
There you go.
Will you just talk to yourself for the rest of eternity?
The campaign will go nowhere.
Yes, we will. But that would mean there'd be 7 pimp slaps going off every round.
Just remember, once they cast a spell, they lose that slot forever.
Oh, do they?
Yes. That's the
Simulacrums
only bad thing about
don't
simulacrums
regenerate.
is they don't regenerate hit points or spell slots.
Dude, use it on me.
All right, so Ange, the stream is going to be a little bit delayed for this, but you see how I have your character sheet open, and over here on the right, we have the magic items. Your list will be a lot shorter than mine. What was the necklace you wanted? Necklace of Adaptation. You would just click the name and drag it. Oh, wait, I did it wrong.
Simulacrum can only be cast once at a time.
Well, let me, oh,
If you cast it
hold
at
on,
a
I'm in the
time, it
wrong
destroys
page.
the
You gotta go
original.
here. Helps if I spelled necklace right. Necklace of Adaptation. You click and drag it, and see how it says accepting drop from compendium? You let it go, and poof, it shows up. And then,
Caster,
if you want to know what it does, sorry, what I like to do is I'll open it, then I'll copy and paste what it does. Boom, and now you have it on there.
what Caster really needs is the wish spell. That way he can just keep casting Simulacrum free.
I did take for 7th level reverse gravity.
That's pretty dope. I love that. Man, somebody's gonna get hurt in that.
Uh-huh.
I hope that made sense, Ange.
It made sense. I just have to find the necklace of adaptation.
Oh, I already put on your thing for you. But in the off week, we'll go over it in much more detail. And I'll share my screen on Discord, so it's instant, so you can see exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Is everybody set for the most part, though?
Yeah, Caster still needs to walk through the character mancer to.
Oh yeah. Okay,
upgrade
let's
that.
go for it. Let me bring up your character sheets. Caster Clayton Hall. Alrighty. Go for it. I'm here.
Okay, so I hit the little forge, I get the character mancer thing, so I go to the next step. Okay, so it says making a 13th level wizard check.
Mhm.
Let's see. Took the average of 4 hit points. How do I increase his intelligence?
You don't have an ability score increase right now, so we'll have to do that on
Yeah,
the
but
main page. We'll do that on the main page.
Okay.
So go to your spells. You're on spells now.
Yes, spells.
You get 2 new cantrips.
Oh no, none of his spells are added here. This is where I
Okay.
really messed up with him. So
Gotcha.
And I never took a 6th level spell. I didn't realize I had one. Oh, I took Sunbeam. And I wanted reverse gravity for 7. And I got the arcane hand. I could trade Storm Sphere out for Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum, but it's only for me. It's not big enough. Well, I could make it enough to accommodate a big, but why would I do that? It's my sanctum. So I'll keep Storm Sphere. I'm gonna have to play around with some of these spells because they're not what I've been using, but that's okay. Are we gonna start the next adventure now, or what's the plan?
I mean, we have an hour and 12 minutes before 11, so I wouldn't mind starting against the Giants.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So before leveling up, after leveling up on the review.
Yep. So once you're done, just hit apply changes. and then we will manually adjust your intelligence.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so now you should be able to just manually change your intelligence to 22.
How many days per se would have passed between the last adventure and this one that we're doing right now?
At least 6.
However many you want. Yeah, at least 6 because of cast rate.
Can I cast a spell? Because I just want to confirm. I do know all cleric spells, but I can only cast whatever amount of spells I have, right?
Right.
You only you only have access to whatever the top spell slot you have. So you can't, if your biggest cleric spell slot is a level 4, you can't cast.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I know up to 6 level cleric spells. So I know 1 through 6 all of the spells, but I can only cast however many prepared spells I know that day.
Yes. I think.
Yep. Nope.
Sounds
good.
right. Did
So
you guys?
can I cast this spell the day before and it still work?
Depends on what the spell. Did you guys want to buy more of the healing potions, or are we good there for like the party?
Yeah. So far, we only officially bought the 4 + 1 that Dacton bought. I know we said that the party loot was going to get more, but we didn't specify.
Word of recall. You and
Yeah, we should buy what we need because we did use a few during this last adventure.
So what are you designating as your sanctuary? Are you designating the Yawning Portal as your sanctuary?
Yeah, I would probably make it the sanctuary.
Yeah. So you'd be able to do that and no problem. So like what that does is when you cast it, you and up to 5 willing creatures will get teleported to the sanctuary. So your sanctuary is always your sanctuary. That will never go away unless you change it.
Okay. So does everyone agree to this, or does someone not want it?
I don't understand what's going on.
I'm basically making it so that if we ever get into a kerfuckle, that I can instantaneously recall us back to the Yawning Portal.
I believe that's a great idea.
Mm.
Does this work through planes?
It doesn't say it doesn't.
It doesn't say it doesn't.
That's nuts.
Hold on, let me look up Word of Recall real quick.
I would have done this the day before we go in. That way I could prep other spells.
No, yeah. Well, no. So the Word of Recall you would have to have available to you to cast. So it would have to be prepared.
Ah, okay.
So
I thought I could prepare it one day and cast it, and then
no, because the way Word of Recall
day.
is, unless you had like a Ring of Spells story that you store like a 6th level spell, you could cast it into that, but you don't have that. You're within a location strongly linked to. So you would technically have to. Who's your deity?
I don't think that shows one.
So with Word of Recall, you have to go to a temple that's your deity. So you wouldn't be able to go to the Yawning Portal.
Is there a temple near the Yawning Portal?
There's plenty of temples in the city, yeah. I would say it'd be easy enough to find one to whatever deity you want, unless you choose an evil one.
I mean, I'm chaotic good, so it would have to.
Yeah.
It would have to be a good aligned deity that won't mind that I'm chaotic.
Yeah, so we'll say it's easy enough for you to get one in the city of Waterdeep. Not a problem.
All right, so then I'll just I'll prep it the day of and make it so that it's one of the sanctuaries for my deity near the Yawning Portal.
Alrighty.
I just realized I have a Wand of the War Mage +2, which gives me a bonus to my spell attack roll.
Yeah, but we
I don't
determined you
have
don't need that.
I don't attack with spells, so I should actually unattune to that thing because it doesn't do any good, and that gives me an attunement slot. I can pick up something else.
Ring of spell storing in the inventory.
He's pawning it off.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because if the cleric goes down, it's kind of tough to.
Caster with the big healing power.
Could I put the ring of spell storing on the arcane hand and have it pimp slap him awake?
Oh my gosh.
Like as a revivify or whatever?
Right.
You're a wizard, so no. As much
Wait,
as I
I'm
re-
a wizard, so I can't do
as
that?
much as I really want to. Like if you're trying to revive somebody, no.
I guess it would take like 3 turns for you to summon the hand and then put it on the hand and then send the hand over to.
I'm just joking. Yeah, that's fine. No, okay. So I will drop the wand of the war mage, and Castrick will then pick up the ring of spell storing and attune to that instead.
There was something else in it aside from like greater image or something like that, aside from the revivify we put into it.
How many levels of spells does it have in it?
It was whatever the stat was on the thing we stole.
What thing?
The ring of spell storing that we picked it up from in a loot somewhere.
It should say what was on it if nobody cast a spell.
I think it was like 2 instances of greater image or something like that. Was it Hermie that picked it up?
Greater image. Greater image is 4th level, isn't it?
Okay, the ring can store 5 levels worth of spells.
So whatever's
When
in there.
found- When found, it contains 1d6 minus 1 levels of stored spells chosen by the GM. So it can hold up to a 5th level spell, or
So
a combination
it's got
of anything
one
else.
mirror
It adds up to
image.
5th level.
It has 1 mirror image and 3 revivifies.
No, it only has 1 revivify because we had to use the diamond to put it in there.
Oh, okay.
And it would only be able to hold 1 spell slot wise, anyways.
I was just going based off what Hermie has on a sheet.
No, reviv's a level 3, so we
Okay.
burned we burned a diamond and put a revivify into the
That's right. It's been a minute.
into the ring. I guess we haven't needed them fortunately, but we can buy a couple more diamonds. They're only 300 each, and we're feeling flush, so
Might as well.
we want to buy 2 more diamonds. I have 2 plus there's 1 in the ring of spell storing.
Sure. We got cash money.
All right, that's 600. I'll take that out of my gold.
No, let the party pay for it.
All right, if there's still party loot money, then take 600 out of it, because we got diamonds.
Okay, and what are the spells it has again, please?
In the Spring of Spell Storing, it had at least 1 level 3 Revivify, and then depending on it was major image if it still fit. Otherwise,
It was mirror image.
Mirror image. Although you can burn that out and put whatever you want in it, obviously, either
2 first or a 2nd level spell.
Perfect.
Which from my stuff we got healing, enhance ability, pass without a trace.
I'd rather put in like 2 more healing spells.
Mhm.
So I feel like 2 healing words. So from 30 feet, could at least plus up somebody just to get them off the ground.
I mean,
Also-
that cost me nothing, so
So so if Castrick comes down one day and then it's followed by another Castrick and then another Castrick and then another Castrick and another Castrick, you suddenly realize that he's burned out the mirror image spell.
Yeah, I mean, I also have. I'm looking at my spells. I don't have as much, but like, if you wanted like an absorb elements in there just in case or something, we could also do that.
That's a thought, but that's more of a defensive move, and I would more trust to Castrick's Arcane Ward to protect him from something like that.
It's
And I think
abjuration. It would recharge it, I think, right? Or are you an abjuration wizard?
absolutely, yes, I am. Okay, but if the if I cast the spell from the ring, it's not me casting the spell. It's like it's in a battery.
Yeah, still an
Right.
action, but
It's still an action. Yep.
It's yours to do.
But right. What I'm saying is though that for me to recharge the arcane ward, I have to cast the abjuration spell. So I would have to cast absorb elements, not the ring.
Sure.
It's a good idea though, but I would rather put in 2 healing words and a revivify.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to go wrong with that.
Yep.
All right. Are we ready?
Blue, do you have standard? What's your standard bonus damage that you do? The other damage type.
I don't understand the question. Sorry.
Oh, I thought your normal attack did, like thunder damage or something else.
Oh, I have a cantrip for thunder damage. Yes.
Okay. I don't have it prepared, but I do have the elemental bane that juices different types of damage.
Oh, that's good.
So you can make the target. It's not susceptible. It's an extra 2d6 but I have to specify acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. So lightning obviously is a Castric thing. So we can prep them for lightning and then blast them, but that's only an extra 2d6
How
for a
long
lightning
does it
bolt.
last?
But if it's
Everything helps.
yeah, but if it's on blue, it would be 2d6 for every hit if he had something where he was. It's concentration up to a minute, so it's great for a battle, not great for longer than that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can only booming blade once because it's an action. But it could hit them twice if they move. So that's actually that would be pretty decent.
Things to think about. It's a level 4, but I've got a couple slots now. But I also don't have it prepped right now because I can also do polymorph. So if anybody wants to be a turtle, you can be a turtle.
Or T-Rex.
I haven't seen a T-Rex. I don't know.
You don't have to for polymorph.
Polymorph isn't something you've seen? Oh,
No.
wild shape. Oh, well, I can use my imagination.
Amazing.
But now I have access to flying druid creatures. So that giant moth I tried to pull off early on is now back on the... All right, who needs what?
Ready to go.
All right, give me...
How much would another potion of speed cost to replace my
A what?
potion of speed?
It's very rare, so it would be for potion 5,000.
I can't open party loot, so I'm not to buy a 5,000 gold piece. Mace of Smiting, is that what you want?
Hey, Blue, you want to see something funny?
No.
Okay, so the party
Wait,
will cough up 3,000 or 5,000 gold
Oh, it
to
stayed!
purchase the Mace of Smiting.
Seconded and huzzah.
Blue agrees. He's just busy coloring on the map.
I'm sorry, you thought we were voting on that? No. I'm sorry, you misunderstood. The decision was made, or previously, did you not see all 5 of the proper hands raised at the proper height?
I'm using Big's Rules of Order.
Have you filed a proper petition with the council on adapting and changing order rules?
I have not. That's true.
Well, then I'm sorry. Well, I will have to file a petition against that with the council for the petitions against changes to rules and order when not filed properly. With the addendum that Big supposedly filed an addendum to motion to have a vote taken on whether or not to make an addendum to a rule change at a proper meeting, but it was improperly done because do you see the yellow and orange striped runner on the table? This is not the proper table for those filings, so therefore, again, I'll have to write another rule for that because you are not filing the proper thing in the proper format, nor are you even dressed in a sky blue robe to do this. So why are you even here doing this?
At some point, Dacton had pulled a mushroom out from the back of his shield and was just licking it while staring at you.
Oh, gross!
Why? Are they
So
edible? No.
you have your Mace of Smiting, and we still have 6,000 gold to purchase healing potions. So how many health potions were left?
Dacton
Many.
took 4 of the superiors, and there was still a lot more than that, and a couple of the mega ones.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see. There's 3 more superiors and 2 megas and 10 of the graders.
I still have a regular potion of healing and a potion of superior here.
Okay. How many more superiors were there?
Let's see. What's that? Level 3?
Three.
3 left.
Okay, so for 1,500 gold, we'll purchase the 3 superiors. Okay, that leaves us with almost 5,000 left. Do we want any graders or anything? We can plus up on those or not. Oh, Brandon, if we go to either Gustav's Potion Emporium, located just east of the Griffin Fountain, by the way, where they have excellent potions, would they give us a discount for purchasing from them?
That is the discount and where you're going.
Well, I mean, I could always go across town to Luxem's Exquisite Lizards near the Temple of Melora in the Wharf District, who also will occasionally offer us a discount as well.
Roll d20.
Why did that work?
It didn't.
It's a lucky 7. Come on.
Their prices are 10% higher than the other place.
Well, I'm sorry to see that you will not getting any more, advertising from us because obviously you're not willing to deal with or negotiate with proper people. So we'll go back to Gustav's and allow them to, partake and enjoy our what do you call
Hijinks?
that? No, not hijinks, but good favor. But also we're customers, so therefore we are. What do you call that?
My friend, we watched your last delve. You did not mention us once.
That's not true. I mentioned you twice. I even made Blue rotate the potion so that it would face outward with the proper symbol for Gustav.
Now you're lying because I watched the whole thing on the screens.
That did happen. What?
Blue backs me up on this one. Castric's not lying. That literally happened.
You rolled a 7 though, so.
I will say.
I'm talking to Gustav. But I'm not lying. And I insight check this guy. He's trying to rip me off.
In his defense, every time it's when he leaves is when we do the advertisements.
So how many graders were left?
10, I believe, unless you guys bought some.
Yeah, I didn't buy any, so I think there's an untouched 10.
10 graders, I believe 3 left for the
superiors,
and then both of the supreme.
Okay. I could afford 1 supreme, or I could afford all 10 graders. Actually, no, we can afford both supremes. So we'll take both supremes. That'll be 2,800. Give me a second. Okay, party loot has been updated
Very nice.
and saved. All right. So what we have right now for healing potions in the bag of holding, I have 2 basics, 1 greater, 3 superior, and 2 supreme that can be issued out to the party. Who wants what?
Daxton's got a pretty good stash, so I think other people should grab.
Okay. Um,
I guess I could take one.
Take a bunch. Good for you and good for a friend.
okay. Sylvie, why don't you and Sorsha both take a supreme healing and a superior healing each.
And what's the house rule? If you take your full action, you get max heal. If you feed it to
Yes.
another person, or if you use a bonus action for yourself, you have to roll for it.
Correct. Unless you're a rogue.
Rogues, we don't have any of them.
But they're handy to have around.
Wait, they can just cunning action slurp it down for full health?
No, if they have the swift hands or whatever it is. What is it?
Fast hands.
Fast hands.
Fast hands.
So Sylvie got 1 superior and 1 supreme.
Mm-hmm.
And Blue, don't forget you have the hero's potion as well.
Yes.
I'm just gonna make my down part.
Okay, so the bag of holding still has 2 basics, 1 greater, and 1 superior left over after we've handed out everything. So I think we're ready to go.
Are you sure?
We're never sure,
I
but
was
I
like
know
a
we've said
half
that
an hour
many
ago. We're
times.
like, yeah, we're ready to go.
Well, there's the devil in the details. You got to get through all this stuff.
No, 100%.
Just for clarification, I did not get the Mace of Smiting, right? I'm going
Yes,
to
you
find
did.
Yeah,
it.
you did.
Oh, I
The
did? Oh
Party,
my
the
god!
party bought you the Mace of Smiting out of party loot, and you got paid 1,000 gold pieces on top of that for completing the quest.
A
So
lot of gold! Yay!
Elminster does throw the money around.
Yes, Mel. They finished the Dead and Thay module by killing the Demi-Lich, and now they're going to be starting against the Giants. We're doing the loot and the items and the level ups. I'll be right back.
for those who have been perusing Castric's journal, I took a grab of it the other day and pasted it into a Word document. It is 92 pages long. That's the rough draft
Wow.
notes. That is not my written out notes. Most of that is rough draft notes.
Nice.
I had no idea it would become this huge when I started this whole project. But I'm excited because I would like to at some point finish writing this thing out completely.
All right, I'm back. Oh, shoot. My monitor just died. Not really. Did I lose everybody?
Nope.
Oh, we're just
Ready to
quiet.
go.
We live.
We live. I know Ann just having problems right now. I told her to disconnect and reconnect. Oh, there's Sarah.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, there we go.
welcome back.
Welcome
And
back.
well, okay, and we're all dead now. Thanks for missing out on it. You know, we could have used you there.
You
for
know
last
what?
second,
I
but
could see you. I just couldn't talk to you.
We went against the Giants, and the Giants just, said no.
Yeah, and instead of taking them separately, you took them all on at once and just got wrecked.
Sounds like a you problem.
Not a
That's
me
true.
problem. Sounds like a you guys problem.
Not me if I wasn't there.
I mean, that's fair.
That means all sorts of money just laying there being squished into, goo.
I did try to thank you for giving me a health potion. It just wasn't working.
Mm-hmm. All likely story.
You know what?
it's time to go.
Portal time. Portal time.
All right. So as you guys make your way back into the Yawning Portal, ready for the next mission from Elminster, he says, "Ha ha ha! That was good. Are you guys ready? Have you had enough practice? Are you ready to delve into the mountains outside Tribor?"
As long as you don't push me this time.
I mean, it was just a light little shove.
We haven't known where we are any of the other times. Why should this time be different?
That's fair. That is fair. However, this time you are going to bring back 5 items.
Damn mission creep.
The first item from the Hill Giants, I want you to bring me a flame tongue sword. The second item from the Frost Giants, bring me a box of Nolzur's marvelous pigments. And the third, fourth, and fifth items from the Fire Giants. Please bring me back a bolt of holding, a bolt of blinding, and a bolt of vapors.
Hey, hold on, I'm writing this.
Mr. Elminster, sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Will your orb camera things be able to see me while I am wearing this beautiful gown?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed the 3 bolts.
Holding, blinding, and vapors.
Are these like crossbow bolts, or ballista bolts, or lightning bolts, or like bolts of cloth?
Arrows.
Or I mean, are
They're
they
arrows.
bolts that you would like bolt something together with? Because I mean, why would you blind a bolt if it's just? I mean, I've heard of a dead man's piece, but why would you blind a bolt? And that would be very strange to have a blinded bolt. And for bolts made of vapors, it's not really bolting anything together because they just fall back apart again because there's no really bolt there because there's vapors and pass through.
They're arrows. Okay? Jeez, Catherine. All right.
Wouldn't it be like arrow of holding and arrow of blinding and arrow? But it's a bolt. So, so who are we fighting this time or going up against? I mean, they don't seem like
So,
they're very bright.
As you're talking, I need you to make a. Let's see here. Oh no, it doesn't matter. It just happened. There is now an aura of silence around you as your mouth is moving, and no words are coming out. As you cast silence, and
The words are coming out. You just can't hear me.
You just can't hear them. And
I look around and go, "Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?"
as he opens up
Oh,
the portal
wow.
in the middle of the room, and everyone cheers.
I guess that's our clue.
I'm diving through.
I'm going to casually walk through.
Dacton 2.
I arms wide open, jump through. So whatever I land on is what it is.
Casper will hold up 3 gold pieces or 5 gold pieces at one of the serving ladies,
Mhm.
and ask her to pass the tray into the portal so that the tray of beers goes through with us.
All right. Yep.
Then start your bigs off on the right foot.
Also, part of my new suit has the amulet of proof against detection and location. Are they just not gonna know that I'm here with everyone else now?
It'll work against hostile things, but for the purposes of the viewing thing, they
Okay,
know
thank
you're there and they
goodness.
can see you.
I want to be famous.
You don't want to be famous?
No, I want to be
Oh, okay.
famous.
Ooh, fresh air for once.
It's fresh air. As the portal opens up, you're outside a massive keep.
Oh my gosh. Crack my knuckles. Alright, guys, here's another one. This should be nice and simple.
What
booby
should be
traps.
nice and simple?
We just grab things and go. If we are not in dungeon, this should be pretty easy. No teleporting, no bouncing off of white lights, no pools of water that are always trapped.
See, he's learning.
Yes, and what's the rule? Okay, the rule of no looking in water still holds true, Blue. I'll take a sniffle for
Does
a
it
yes.
only hold true for blue or for everybody?
Everybody. Do we need to have
Let's
the
not go
lecture
through.
again?
No, we don't. We don't. We really don't.
I have my note scrolls with me, both both the first halves and the second half. I work on having it illustrated
Later
too.
we could read it. We'll take turns.
Do you guys
Can
just
you
want to
read
go
for
to
us
the
now?
front door?
All right, so this is a giant-sized structure, shall we say, or is it a normal-sized keep? What's our take here on this?
I mean, you look how small you guys are, and you look how big those doors are. Those doors are about easily 10 feet on each side.
Oh, good.
Might it be more prudent to maybe look around and see if maybe there's another way in instead of walking through the front door?
I would like to start scaling the side to get a better view.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
There's
How high up does it
Look at
go?
my character when I do that. I gotta find a new button for my push to talk. Sorry. I just teleported through the map.
I use the left control button for my push to talk.
Wait, I don't even have a left control button. Oh, I do. Can I use the right one? I'm gonna use the right one.
Yeah, you can use whatever one you want.
What does this keep look like? It's just a giant wooden
Alright.
castle.
So generally speaking, all the outer walls are of logs that are at least 3 feet in diameter. The wood is in most places is damp and difficult to get a grasp on or be able to climb, but Blue, you don't have to worry about that. Easily the ceiling in the center goes up to about 32 feet or so. And there's great smoke blackened rafters. There is an area without a roof. So once you're on the ceiling and you look down, Blue, this area over into the north area, you look down, you just see a bunch of wolves, like penned up. There are a total of two other entrances besides this door that you could possibly go in through. However, you would know that those other 2 entrances go into this pen of wolves.
Guys, these doors look like the safest option.
Okay. Is everybody ready? Declan?
Yep.
Okay.
I would like to open the door.
Alrighty.
Oh.
You open the doors, and inside you see two giants snoring. They're curled up, blissfully asleep, just inside the front gate, with a nearly empty keg of ale between them.
I will point towards them and then raise my hands up like, what do you want to do?
Well, I mean, we have to go in. We're supposed to go and find a flame tongue sword.
Okay.
Patrick motions in, like, go in, but gives them the be silent signal.
I will try and quietly
So I
start
need
moving.
everyone to make a stealth check for me, please.
Disadvantage.
I roll disadvantage on stealth because I have adamantine armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. As you
Yeah,
guys,
I forgot.
what?
I forgot I'm not Vigo. I was like, what the hell? How can I roll so low?
As you guys sneak by, doesn't seem to wake up the guards per se. There are 3 doorways out and a small alcove on the far end. I'm sorry, technically 4 doorways out, as this is a double door.
Where do I remember the general area of the wolves being? There?
What was that? I'm sorry.
From the roof, where do I remember the general area of wolves being?
To the north.
Just way north?
Yes.
Okay. Is this one also sleeping?
This one does appear to be dozing.
Daxton will listen at the door above his head here.
A perception check, please.
Do the 2 guards or the two giants, the bigs, next to the front door appear to have any weapons with them?
Yeah.
What do they look like?
They have big old clubs, almost like half tree trunks. And you also notice that each of the guards wears a belt with a gem set gold buckle.
All right. I assume Daxton doesn't really hear anything at this door.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can see the perception roll. Yeah, you don't hear anything coming from the other side. Seems pretty peaceful and quiet.
All right. Daxton just kind of points to it and goes a shruggy and goes, yeah.
I'll walk up behind him. It's as good as any direction.
All right. Daxton's going to open the door.
Okay. Open the door leads to a long corridor. with multiple doorways.
All right, once we're all inside, I recommend quietly closing the door behind us.
I concur with that. So thumbs up.
I agree.
Who are we missing?
Oh, Sylvie.
Oh, Sylvie.
I locked her out. There, I moved her in. Yeah, these hallways are 10 feet wide. Even these giants would have to squeeze to be able to get through.
It's a good thing.
All right. Decton will whisper that we've got a long hallway to the north that seems to open up into something, and we've got doors all over the place.
Caster taps his ear and then points at the diverse doors.
Decton's going to call up Dinge, his sort of
His shrub buddy.
no. Grot is the shrub buddy. Dinge is the malformed, sort of fungusy covered owl.
Oh, I don't know if I've met that.
It's been a while.
I'll say,
Oh, that's interesting.
you have a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you have the wild shape page.
Yep, that's my wild shape, animal companion or wild companion. So it's basically summon familiar for an hour. So yes, when Decton puts his shield on the ground and you see it's just covered in like gross slimy spores, and out of it just sort of wiggles a very distressing looking owl.
Every hair on my body stands on end.
And then the giant massive fungus on the back of the shield starts to get up, and Decton says, no, shh, it's okay.
There's your owl. You should have access to it.
All right, and then we will send Dinge down the hallway. All right,
Is
so he's
Dinge
gonna
being stealthy?
he is an owl, he is stealthy, and he has a fly speed of 60 feet.
Have him roll stealth check for me.
Owl stat sheet. And what's that? Just Dex?
Yeah. It would say like skill. It has +3 to its stealth. So add 2 more, so an 11. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you look at your owl sheet, see how it says under the stats, the perception +3, stealth +3? You would just click the stealth next time.
Mm-hmm.
Do owls get advantage on stealth or not?
No. They get advantage on perception checks. All right, so your owl flies down, sees it open up wider into another room. That room seems like a typical giant kitchen with counters along the wall, several tables, benches, a stool or two, and various items for cooking and baking.
All right, he'll fly into the kitchen and perch on this shelf here. All right, and Decton will quietly tell everyone that long hallway, empty kitchen up ahead.
It's actually not empty. I don't know why they didn't populate it. Looking at this, there are there's 2 different rooms for the kitchen. There's about 29 orcs in these 2 rooms.
So not in the room? Am I just in the wrong room?
No, so like they didn't populate them because they're just technically commoners. So they're commoner orcs. They're slaves essentially for these giants. There's
Alright.
2 rooms that they would be in.
Lots and lots of orcs.
Yes.
And you said Dinge is the name of the owl?
Yep.
Dinge?
Yep.
And
And
Grot is Grot?
Grott. It will be the awakened slime mold on the back of the shield.
I am
When you call him forth, we'll describe him later. Thanks.
Blue loves slimes.
You can lick the slime mold if you want.
maybe another time.
All right. Then Grot will fly out of the orc room if nobody cares about his presence.
Doesn't seem like they do.
All right. Then just continue. Then the rest of the hallway is just closed doors.
Yep.
So about 5, 10, 15, something like 60-ish feet down this long hallway is where there's a ton of orc commoners, but everything else is closed doors. No sign of any other giants.
Correct. And can you put on push to talk, please?
Okay, so
Yeah, a lot of background noise. That's all.
Caster
Thank you.
points at the door to the left side of the turn here, where Dacton's standing, and taps his ear.
Dacton will give it a shot. He's not the world's greatest listener, but you know him. He tries.
Doesn't-
I
Nope,
think
sounds-
Dinge,
You don't hear
I think
anything on the
Dinge
other
knocked
side.
a
Sounds
mushroom
great.
into your ear.
Sounds great. All these doors sound great. Who likes what?
I want to go this way.
All right, Dacton's gonna get out of the way of the door this time.
You open the door to another corridor with multiple doors, and it tunnels off to the right as well.
And Distressing Owl flies down to see there's a T intersection, and then another long corridor headed up north.
Yeah, and you're pretty sure that door at the end of that corridor is going to lead to that kitchen.
Yep, good point.
I guess I'll listen to this door.
Perception check. Don't hear anything from the other side.
I'll open it.
All right, opening this door, there is a beholder behind it. Not really. This place is almost identical to a. Well, you haven't seen that room yet. Never mind. I lied. There are.
You know, that
There are-
really got my attention. The beholder part. My eyes shot open. I was like, what?
There are some cloaks and hides on the floors and walls of this room, and there are a bunch of beds as well. There is a small chest on a stool in the northeast corner.
Small's a relative term. Let's unless it's really a small one. Is it proper sized?
About proper size, maybe a little bit bigger.
If anyone wants to check this out, you're my guest, but I don't really necessarily want to just rifle through a chest of people.
Caster will shake his head no and point to the door on the other side of the corridor.
Lou, you don't hear anything coming from that door. Sylvie, you don't hear anything coming from that door.
I'll open it.
Alrighty. Open that door. It's similar to the one across the hall, which is what was supposed to be said earlier. So
Yep, Grot says it's an empty door. Empty.
there is an unlit torch in here as well. There's 7 beds, very small furnishings, including chairs, nightstands, and chests. One torch burns at the west end of the room in a sconce. On the opposite wall is a sconce holding a large unlit torch. Various skins and hides cover the floors.
Patrick whispers, I think we found the orcs' bunk rooms.
I think you might be right.
All right, I'll open this last door just to make sure that it's a bunk room.
In this room, there are several cots, boxes, and stools, table, 2 benches, and various odds and ends.
Wow, that book really did make you smarter, Castric.
Yes, it did. Yes. Yes. Okay, so if this corridor goes back to the kitchens, all this is in hushed tones, then there's got to be another way out of the kitchens that may lead to like the King's Hall or whatever.
Yes, you could go around the kitchens. There was still more hallway, but there wasn't a door in the way. There was open archways to a room full of orcs.
Yeah, and are the orcs working in the kitchens? Or are they armed for guard duty, or what are they doing?
I believe they were just kind of standing around and doing cooking stuff, right?
Yeah, they were working in the kitchen. It's very obvious that they are slaves to these giants.
So we could go talk to them.
We could, yes. We don't necessarily have to fight them or try to fight them, but if we kind of reveal ourselves to them, are they just going to go running to one of the hill giants, the giants, and say, "Hey, there's strangers here"? Because I'm guessing the giants aren't very nice to them. They're orcs. Granted, that's true. They're orcs, and they do come into the big forest sometimes where my family lives, and I don't like them either. But they don't seem to be in a good condition here, so they might just run off and go tell, because they're more afraid of them than they are of us, and they may not want to help us do anything against them.
You make a good point. Maybe this is a fallback plan, yes?
Yes, good. And turn to Sylvie and say, "What do you think?"
I'm not sure. I'll go with whatever you guys say.
Well,
Portia?
Dinge can go on another look and see what else we can see past the kitchen. But they were all closed doors, so we'd have to sneak past and open something.
We still have a door behind us.
Okay, let's go check that one.
This is the sneaky door. I sense it.
Listening at this door, you don't hear anything from the other side.
Can I crack the door open and try and peek into it?
Sure. Peeking into this door, you see 30 helmets, 26 shields, 22 spears, 9 clubs, and 3 great axes stored in this arsenal, scattered around the place. All of them are super big sized, aka they're giant sized.
And there's another door around the corner to the south.
I want to try and pick one of the weapons up.
It's heavy. It's for a giant.
Just start swinging it around in the corner. Whoosh, whoosh.
Make a strength check for me.
Just regular strength. Good. Yep. Right. Perfect.
What's everybody's passive perception?
12.
Mine is 19.
14.
15.
All right, so the 15 and a higher's, you hear coming from the opposite side of this wall as Blue is swinging this weapon around and it slips out of his hands and crashes into other stuff and makes a bunch of noise. Those are the passive perception 15 and higher here. A very deep voice go check out that noise. It sounds like it came from the arsenal. As coming out from this door are two giants as they're making their way down. What do you guys do?
Well, Dacton's standing right there and goes, "Eep."
All right.
I say we run,
As
or at least not be in a confined room.
as they start to come down the hallway and they see Dacton and Castrick there at the end, they yell, "There's intruders in the halls!" And we will pick up there next week when we roll initiative.
Dun dun dun.
Well,
Could have done diddly darn and ran away.
Okay. Well, new note. Don't let Blue look in pools of water.
Made
And
it to 11.
don't pick up any weapons.
Museum hands.
Are you gonna make him add to his list of do's and don'ts? Like, come on.
So because I love you all so
Who listens
much,
to Car Sick?
I have to show you this real quick because I love y'all so much. And this is gonna make me very happy next week.
There's so many.
You just had to swing around a really heavy weapon.
Oh my god, my computer's frozen. I saw nothing.
There's so many.
You're the lucky one.
And they're like all next to this room.
Great game this week. Thanks for this one. I enjoyed this a lot.
Oh man,
Thanks to level up, but we're gonna need that level up to try to survive this fight.
I'm excited.
Whoops.
I'm not. All right. Good night, all. Everybody have a great week.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
It's time to fall back to the talking plan.
Good night.
Oh.
I'm excited for that, Blue. I was so happy for a natural one. So happy.
If you have the ability, my computer's acting up because my screen is broken and it's a touch screen, so it's like acting real fucking weird. I can't touch anything. Can you kick me from not from the server, but from the call?
Yeah, I should be able to do that.
All right, thank you. Because I could turn off my computer, but it'll keep me in the call and it'll just mess up the next call.
Yeah, if I just disconnect you, it should be okay. Let me know if I fuck up.
Yeah, go for it.
See you guys later.
See you later, Blue.